From Rixie, this is All Staff. All right, we're back in. We just did the sync clap and you didn't see it. We're back. It's been a long time. What, 4 weeks? Almost a month?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a lot longer probably than we would have expected.
It's probably been a couple weeks, right?
Dan, do you want to tell the people why we've been gone?
Well,
because it's all your fault.
Yeah, I know it is all my fault. I know you guys did one episode when I first got it done, but I had surgery done on my ear. Currently wearing headphones, probably not fully advisable, but you know, I'm recovering. I'm almost there. You know, this coming month I get finishing up with the doctor, and then I'll get the okay or not if I can go ahead and start dooting away again. And
do you feel good? Do you feel better?
I do feel better. Occasionally, I'll get some dizziness every now and then. A little ringing in the ear. But
what was
to get my hearing back?
What was the procedure to begin with?
Well, there was just a massive tissue in my ear. They had to go in. The only way to take it out was through surgical procedure, and so they had to go in and take that out. And also, I had a prosthetic bone in my ear that needed to be replaced. So now I have titanium in my head.
Yeah,
for all you listeners at home.
That's pretty dope.
Dan,
now
I'm glad that you got that done. I'm sure it's going to help a lot.
Now,
I hope so.
You said tissue. Do you mean body tissue or like a Kleenex?
No, like body tissue.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
If
you, I just continuously
just
just sticking, toilet paper in my ear.
There you go. I wasn't sure. But so you're mostly
I'm
like
almost
90% back.
Yeah, I'm almost there. I should be good this coming month.
Man.
Good. That's great, man.
Yeah.
Dan, I just want to comment on your new room setup.
Yeah, I didn't know if you'd seen it last time we did the recording, but yeah,
it feels like it's been so long.
Yeah, I was admiring the sound dampening when I was walking through my house. My buddy came over and I showed him around, and we were walking in the hallway and we were like, yeah, this is my studio. And I opened the room and it's like echoing in the hallway. And we walk in, it's just like,
nice.
It just like sucked all the sound out of the air.
Yeah,
it was great. It was crazy how just a couple of bass traps and some 1-inch foam pads will do in the room.
I feel the ska coming out of that room, and I love it.
The ska just sucks all the oxygen out of the air every time you walk in.
Oh my god,
man!
I'm just kidding.
Seriously,
I love ska, dude. I'm a big ska fan.
I'm a ska fan because of Dan.
I play ska and I don't even really listen to it that much.
Dude, I'm a Dan fan because of
thanks,
ska.
Bud. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back on the horse with the dude again. I know you wanted me to do some stuff on some music. I probably didn't get a chance to. It's unfortunate, but it happens. And but once I get this back going, I'm gonna try and start doing the sample pack stuff, work on some metal mixing with saxophone.
Yes.
And I also want to, help a couple people with some electronic shit that I've been talking to.
I love that.
So, I don't know if you guys wanted to go ahead and start somewhere. Or you want me to go ahead and get into it? I have a couple of.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, so this coming April, after I get the okay from Doc and all the stuff's done and out of my ear and I'm good to go, I'm gonna start the recording on a show with Mullet. He's been mulling over ideas. Mulling.
He's been mullet. He's been mullet.
So he's super excited about it. I'm super excited to sit down with him about it, and really just see where it goes. He's an interesting fella, and I really want to see what he's talking about. I know I've been talking about it, but this is going to happen because I just wanted to get better and everything. Also, I have a couple of music things. A buddy of mine put me on to somebody who wants to does kind of like ambient lo-fi style music. He just started up. He's from Romania. Just kind of messing around with it, and I thought it was some pretty cool stuff. I was digging it, but he wants to do that and kind of get into like sound design. So I think that it may be worth talking to him to see what he has in mind and if he wants to work with us maybe on sound designing some of our podcasts. Depending on if we like his product. I mean, I enjoyed his lo-fi music. but we could talk to him, see if he can provide different styles of background music for a show or something like that. But I could definitely hear it when I was listening to it. I was like, this would be really cool, behind a show or something. So I thought that was cool. His name is T. It's like T Turquoise, like turquoise, but I think that's it. But I'll have to look it up again. I'm going to talk to him again, but I just wanted to bring it up with you guys, see if that was something you would be interested in pursuing a little bit.
Yeah, man,
I'm
for sure.
100% for that.
Sorry, okay, cool. I had a train going by, so I muted myself just to save the sound. Yeah, dude, that all sounds great. I'm excited for all of those balls to get rolling.
Yeah, I also have a buddy in Jacksonville named Glenn. He goes by MetaMav. That's his rapper name. But he has some good music, and I like the vibe that he's putting out, and I kind of want to get him in and try to write some stuff with him, possibly with you guys over like Soundtrap or something.
Yeah, I would love that.
And that way we can all collaborate on the music.
That you sent us a month ago?
Yeah. I sent you a YouTube video of his.
Oh, dude,
he's a good guy.
Super cool.
Yeah, super nice guy.
I like
too.
his sound a lot.
Yeah, but I thought that would be
that
great
is awesome.
to get him in. Yeah, and there was one more thing. Oh yeah, so Terry from Sports Today. Terry from College Sports Today. He reached out to me. He wants to sit down with us and have a meeting, preferably sometime midweek, and discuss, how to get his show into a podcast format. And, we can go over all the details with him on how his marketing ads and things like that go on there as well, and decide if we're going to do it as a separate entity from his TV ads, where we would basically read mid-rolls that he would get and put them into the show ourselves, or if it would be, the ads that are read on the show. He just wants to keep those and read them through the podcast. But I think this is another form of revenue for him, because then he could sell the ad space on the podcast while still getting the ad space on his Facebook Live show. So I think this would be a good benefit for value add for him, and also be able to give us, a small percentage of that marketing ad revenue. And that way we can start trying to pump some revenue through the company, because I know we've been working for free for a year and a half. So
passion.
I love it. Whenever we can all sit down and do, even if it's a Zoom call or a conference call.
Yeah, it would be a Zoom call.
Nice.
Whether that be video or just a phone call.
Yeah,
but I want he's going to bring in his marketing agency too. That's helping him to build his show. They're not. I don't think they're like marketing out his show. I think they're just producing his show. It's like a production company that he has.
So he wants us to essentially distribute it to the podcast
community, the podcast community, and then he could advertise on his show, hey, this is the podcast, check it out.
That's easy,
dude. I think we should do the ad reads. I think that's like such a great market.
But that's something that we're going to need to discuss with them over Zoom, because we haven't had those conversations yet, and obviously it's something that's it could be another ad revenue for him to start being able to generate.
And I mean, if it came from him, right? Like the ad reads came from his voice, I think that'd just be all the more powerful.
Yeah, he could do that as well. I do know that he's in the studios Mondays and Fridays, so that's why we would have to do something midweek for speaking with him. And
yeah, man, just set something up with him, and we will.
I'll do my best to.
All right, I'll call him this. I'll call him this week. And we'll start getting the ball rolling on that, and I'll text you guys to try to set up a time and a date so that we can all sit down and talk.
Perfect.
Sounds great. Good stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
That's a lot of hot irons in the fire.
Yeah, that's a lot of irons, guy.
Oh, and shameless plug of my ska band, the Skluts. We're releasing a song called "On the Ledge." I believe it's out on all streaming platforms right now.
Dude,
but if you
is
buy
there
it
any way
on
for us to
Bandcamp,
listen? Can we listen to it like right now somehow? Can we like premiere it on here? Is that allowed?
Is this allowed?
Is this allowed?
I don't know if we've
How about
released it
next
just yet.
episode? You should
figure it out.
You should ask your band and be
I'll talk to
"Can
them.
we premiere
yeah.
it on this."
I'm sure they'll let us plug it. I'm sure they'll let us plug it.
Dude, love the Skluts. I was talking to a coworker of mine last week at yoga before yoga started about ska music and the Skluts.
They knew about us?
No, but we were just talking ska, and I just was like, "Yo, good buddy of mine is a saxophone player in this really cool ska band called the Skluts." And
we're also
this lady was
doing
like totally into it. She was like, "That's an awesome name."
Yeah, the new recordings are awesome.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
Fierce.
We put a lot of effort into it.
They sound great.
I'm looking forward to, it's cool the age we live in where I can, record remotely and do this kind of stuff where we can still play together. But we are recording again in November. So more
That's
stuff
tight.
to look forward to.
Great.
I love those recording sessions that we did.
I washed my hands of it. I've been out for a while. I had a lot to talk about.
Yeah, no, it's all good stuff, dude.
I passed it to you, you fine gentlemen.
You got some good stuff going.
I've had nothing but time to think.
Tanner, if you've got anything, go ahead. My stuff is very menial.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for offering the floor. I have officially finished all the music for my new EP.
Hey.
I got the mixes back from San Diego, the last 3 songs that I needed to add to the San Diego.
It came from the West Coast.
I mean, this guy's great. I think he's originally from, I actually don't know. I'm not going to make something up. Just get it completely wrong. I told you about this gentleman before. He did my my last single that I sort of introduced on this podcast. My hope is next week that I'll have a mastered copy of the intro song and just sort of slip it into all staff. I think that'd be a fun way to do it for any people who take a listen to this. They'll be like, wait, what? They just premiered a song without telling anyone. I think that's kind of a fun idea. But yeah, I'm slowly working on the artwork for that. I sent you guys copies of it. It's not finished yet. I've changed it a little bit. So that's something that I've been really plugging away at the last couple weeks, just trying to get it out. My proposed release date is May 1st. So
1 month away.
If I can have everything done in the next couple days, which I'm basically there, I'm going to start a release plan, and I would love your guys' support and help.
Yeah, man, for sure.
In doing that. But yeah, so that's happening. Let's see. I spoke to Ed Coddington within the last week about a big record that he's working on with his brother Will Coddington, who
he sent me
as some of our listeners may know. He sent us demos that he did with his brother, and Mason and I are a huge fan of his brother because that he played in the first band that we ever played together in, which was a pop punk band for everyone listening called From Coast to Skyline. And Will Coddington was the lead guitar player. At one point, he was a bass player in the band, and he was always the best skateboarder of the band. So
he was
Will and his
energy.
brother Ed, are making tunes now, and I got first listen on it, and I'm hopefully going to be helping them mix it down. Mason hopefully will be a part of that process, and hopefully releasing it on Rixie.
Yep. I haven't listened through them all yet, but I'm excited to hear them. I'm so glad they're writing together.
Me too, man. And it brings me back to the FCTS days, because it actually kind of feels pretty similar to some of the directions that music was taking. So it's really nice to revisit that.
That's great. I'm excited for that.
Yeah. I have one more thing, and that is Philip. Philip James. He is he's halfway through his internship. I had to fill out his midterm review. This past weekend, he passed the midterm.
Good.
And we did all of my Canvas videos 2 weeks ago.
Sick.
during my school
Kate's
spring
too?
break. He has done Kate's. He has done, yeah.
Yeah, he sent me.
Mine, Kate's, and Ed's are up now. So
What about Gina?
he has not been able to get with Gina yet. And I think for a couple reasons. Gina is still trying to figure out what her next direction is for music. And they're so busy with that restaurant. So it's been tough to get that down. Mason, this is a question for you. It's a good place to ask it on record. Do you feel comfortable just letting Ed sort of take first crack at some of these edits? Because
let Philip
I told him, yeah, dude, let's let Ed do it. Just randomly let Ed do the edits for
Ed. He's a video editor now.
Dude, he does everything.
Ed, the editor.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a matter of getting the aspect ratio right. But yeah, tell him to do it.
For sure. My thought was, I was like, dude, you can get more hours for the internship. I need all of these done in the next month because I want them to premiere with my record. So, you know,
I think if he does a first pass, then I could come in and just put the final touches, if anything.
Wonderful. Oh, I do have one more question.
Producer.
Since I have a little bit of the floor here, what do you think about for Gina's singles? What do you think about doing something that's like non visual of her specifically, but more visual based on the artwork? So like maybe like a moving version of the really cool art that we had done.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. For sure.
Is that something that you think that Ed, dude, can Ed do it?
Dude, Eddie's the fucking editor now, dude.
Dude,
Ed, the editor.
Ed, if you're listening to this, dude, you got the internship. Philip, if you're listening to this, you're out, dude.
You're out of here.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh man, can Philip do it?
I think visual stuff, like graphic stuff, is probably better for me. And I would stick Philip with the shot spots. I can do the Gina stuff.
I hate to put more on your plate, but if we're able to show her something, that'd be really cool. Because I'm sure she's thinking about this next release as well. She's got one more single off of that. Like, what are they called? 3 songs. A triplet? No, it's not a triplet.
Trio.
Triptet. A trio of singles. I don't know, but she's got one more, and I think it'd be cool to help her premiere canvases with all of them.
Yeah, that would be cool.
No, yeah, I can start spitting some ideas out for sure.
Wonderful.
Spit them on out, bud.
I'll just get the old spit pail and
dude, go ahead, get Ed.
Tune.
I'm gonna get Ed, out. And he's gonna do it.
Oh man, why? I don't know why.
So, I don't have a ton of stuff, but one small thing. I'm talking to Danny about writing a song together. Danny House.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's just an idea.
Yeah,
but we're gonna try something.
He's good. That's awesome. I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah, me too.
I did finish the theme song for season 2 of Frameform. Yeah, I will put it somewhere, maybe behind us talking, but we did the season 2 theme, so that's good.
Nice.
And let's see what else. Yeah, they started recording the season 2 episodes. They started recording, I think, either last week or the week before, so I think they've done 2 episodes.
Cool.
So that's fun. And then I would say the biggest update is this big light here.
Yeah.
I don't. So Debuff, we started filming it. Obviously, I'm going to show you guys.
Oh man, that's cool.
Spotlight boy.
Whoa. Wait, what is it hanging from the ceiling?
So, Sorry, I'm knocking shit over. It's on a light pole, so it's like a big, like it's almost like a curtain rod, like shower curtain rod.
Yeah,
and it's clamped to that rod, so there's no like stands.
That's cool.
And there's a big 150 watt light. And here I've got 2 cameras, one on each side.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, buddy.
It's dope.
One with a super wide, one with a, I think 12 to 35. And that's what I'm using for this show. So people are actually seeing me on here. They're not seeing me on Zoom. And we're shooting in 4K and everything looks fucking awesome. I don't know if you guys have watched Debuff this past week.
Not recently.
Dude, I try to click on the highlights
I try to watch everyone
that you put up on YouTube. I think that is like absolutely an awesome idea.
So let me show you. I just want to show you what it looks like.
I think doing the highlights that you're doing for YouTube, I know it's a lot of extra work, but
YapTube.
I butchered that shit. Jesus.
I think, man, if you can do that for a lot of different, I know it's so much extra work, but doing it for like
I just want you guys to see
podcasts, it's such a good idea.
I just want you guys to see what it looks like now.
Why is it broken into parts like that?
It's chapter markers.
Oh, you do that for every episode?
Yeah, it doesn't take very long.
Oh wow!
So this is
my gosh,
this
is the whole episode.
This is the new look.
Oh, it looks really good, dude. What is your sweater?
It's like a death metal sweater. It's called Arcspire.
From what band?
Arcspire. It's a good group.
That's good.
You guys have so much equipment in front of you, though.
I know. Well, we had the other cameras too. And Steve's, honestly, I think Steve's camera's awesome.
Yeah, Steve's looks good.
Oh, that's
He's the host. He needs the most attention.
Yeah, so he got his own camera. And then for Sean and I just have the super wide. And it's all black and white.
Yeah, I like that.
Dude, it looks awesome. The final product is like, it's exactly what I wanted. Top-down lighting, black and white, 4K.
It looks legit.
Yeah, it looks super fucking legit. So, that's really most of what I've been working on. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, it was just like a lot of like trying to figure out the cameras, trying to figure out the lighting. I got this remote for the light. You guys should see how bright it gets. I can go all the way down to, I'm at 30% right now. This is 17%.
Does it get hot?
This is at 5%.
It's still bright as shit.
It's really bright. The camera's like, yo, it's way too dark.
That's dope.
It's amazing. It's an amazing setup. It cost me, I think all in all, like each tripod stand was like $10. The light pole I think was like $100. The light was essentially the most expensive thing, and it was only like, I think $200.
Wow.
So everything included maybe $600 or $700, but like
that's awesome.
The cameras are fucking mounted to the table. Like there's no tripod stands. There's no cables.
That's so cool. Yeah.
You can swivel them 360 degrees. So
yeah,
I don't know. This is like,
nice.
This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to have cameras that weren't in the way, that you can turn on at a moment's notice and record a podcast.
Ease of use. Ease of use. Just let the podcast happen. I get that.
I do think it's funny how when we first started, we were like, no, we're not going to do video. We're going to stay away from video. I've done video for too long, man. I can't do it anymore. And you're like, now I have everything set up perfectly. It's awesome. Well, I couldn't ask for anything else.
I didn't want to do it because I knew it wouldn't look good.
Yeah.
Like I needed a couple things to make it look good. And that's why we used our phones for the first like almost 10 episodes. And because I couldn't find these stands. Dude, it took me like 4 months to find these.
Jesus.
Like they're not anything, they're not normal stands. It's like a C
You didn't
clamp.
have to buy an extra camera?
No, I have 2 GH4s.
Okay.
I bought a new lens, but it was like $150. I just needed something that was super wide.
I think it looks great.
Dude,
I think it was a great investment.
We're putting up another episode with the cameras tomorrow. Dude, it looks so fucking good. Like it's like one of those things that I just know I don't have to worry about. And like I figured out this audio sync because like now these cameras are shooting in 48,000 sample rate, the same as these microphones, and like it's just all becoming streamlined. That's what matters. It's not a hassle, you know? I don't have to I don't have to set up tripods every week and take them down and plug in the battery. Like it's all set. So
the only thing I would say is, just try to minimize that clutter so they can get a better picture of you guys. And that way, that's another thing is so you can market things on shirts. Like we can wear shirts if people were to pay for advertisement with using like their shirt or something with their logo on it. Like we can do that.
Well, so in that episode, we were still using our phone cameras.
Yeah.
So those are gone. And that was like 90% of the clutter.
Yeah. And then you may need to just like instead of using the big laptop, just use like a tablet in front of you on the table or something.
I'm gonna start. It's a Chromebook.
Yeah.
But
this flips around to be flat.
It's the like it can
be. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I'm actually watching Debuff right now, I think. I'm watching the next episode.
Because you're checking it out?
Yeah, because like I have to check it before it runs just to make sure that like so that's the new look.
That looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good. Well done, sir.
It's good work. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's come out.
Yeah, man.
Dude, we're
gonna be a full-blown entertainment company.
I know. Dude, we did this funny thing. It's by the time people hear it, it's gonna already be out. But for this past episode, Tanner, I put a reverb on the sound effects channel, and so whenever we do a sound effects, it like reverbs like a mile, and it reverbs for like 30 seconds.
You have a soundboard now?
Well, no, we use this Chromebook as our
virtual soundboard.
As a soundboard, so like let's see. Like we've got like we've got all the sounds on here. Bruh.
Hit me with an ha ha.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, I've got the ha ha. Ha. Let me turn it up here.
You can plug it in.
God.
Yeah, so it's got a headphone jack right here.
Nice.
Cool.
Wonderful.
That's awesome, man. Nah, I'm super excited for all the things that are happening with Debuff too, because this is the test case for all the other shows.
Yeah.
It's the test case for all the other shows that we decide we want to do video for, and that quality is going to show. Even if we change like the background or whatever, like I think.
Is there a reason you're doing black and white?
Well, I think the artwork is very like gothic. It's tall, and it's black and it's red.
I like it.
And like I think when I saw it in color, it felt too juxtaposed with the artwork. And I have this really awesome LUT color. Essentially, a LUT is like a fancy way to say filter. But it's like a really like high-end black and white filter that like crushes the blacks, but it also like washes them out. And dude, it just makes it look so good.
Before you know it, you're gonna buy a green screen.
Well, dude, what I want to get is like paper rolls, so you can actually just change
infinity wall,
change the background. But right now, I love the look. I think it's great. But we are at 31 minutes. Good talk.
It was great talk.
Good talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, and to all you lovely people out there, I haven't been here for a month, so I have to say it. If you have any of your wonderful podcast ideas, or you are a musician and you just want to, see what we think, see if it's something we would throw up, maybe help you out with, maybe collaborate a little bit with on, you can always just email us. It's Dan, Tanner, or Mason at Rixie.co. Again, that's Dan, Tanner, or Mason at Rixie.co. It's fucking great to be back, boys.
Good to be back, guys. Good
Welcome
episode.
Back, Dan. Yeah, good talking to you guys.
All right, I'm going to have...
Peace.
This will play us out.
Peace.
Bye. All Staff is a production of Rixie, edited and mixed by myself, Daniel Walker, and Tanner Carlton. If you want to keep up with all things Rixie, follow us on Instagram at rixie.co. That's RIXEY.co. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave us a review and rate the show. It really helps out.